My friends, in the face of pain, our natural human inclination is often to resist. When someone hurts us and then departs, leaving us with the shards of a broken connection, our first impulse might be to chase, to demand answers, to seek justice, or even to retaliate. We cling to the narrative of what was or what we believed should have been. We fight against the reality of their absence, and in doing so we wage war not against them but against ourselves. This resistance, this clinging, is the very source of prolonged suffering. The first profound reason to let them walk away is the principle of non-resistance. Imagine holding a burning coal in your hand, intending to throw it at someone else who is burned first. You are, similarly, holding on to the pain, the anger, the resentment, or the desperate need for their return does not harm them. It consumes you. It poisons your present moment, clouds your judgment, and drains your vital energy. By choosing not to resist their departure, by allowing the space to open, you are not condoning their actions or excusing their behavior. You are, instead, choosing to release yourself from the agonizing grip of a situation you cannot control. This act of non-resistance is not passive surrender. It is an active choice to reclaim your inner peace. Peace is not the absence of trouble, but the presence of calm within your heart, regardless of external circumstances. When someone walks away after causing pain, they have in essence removed a source of conflict from your immediate sphere. If you continue to chase them or mentally replay the hurt, you are reintroducing that conflict into your own mind, perpetuating the very pain they inflicted. Letting them go is an act of self-compassion. It is saying, my peace is more valuable than my need for their presence or their validation. Consider the river. When a stone is thrown into it, the river does not fight the stone. It allows the stone to sink, and then it continues its flow, undisturbed. The river's nature is to flow, to adapt, to move forward. Our nature too is to move forward, to grow, to evolve. When we resist the flow of life, when we cling to what has passed, we become stagnant. We become like a dam, holding back the natural current, and the pressure builds until it becomes unbearable. True strength lies not in fighting every battle, but in discerning which battles are worth fighting, and more importantly, which battles are already lost and only serve to deplete your spirit. Their departure, though painful, is a clear signal that this particular battle is over. Your energy is now better spent on healing, on rebuilding, and on cultivating the garden of your own soul. Let the pain wash over you. Acknowledge it, feel it, but do not cling to it. Allow it to pass through you, like water through a sieve. This is the path to true inner peace, a peace that no external force can disturb, because it is rooted in your own conscious choice to let go. This is why when they hurt you and walk away, you must let them, for your own sake, for your own peace. My dear friends, the human heart is wired for connection, for love, for belonging, yet this very wiring, when misunderstood, can become the source of our deepest suffering. When someone hurts us and walks away, the intensity of our pain is often directly proportional to the depth of our attachment, not just to the person, but to the idea of that person, to the future we envisioned with them, to the expectations we held for the relationship. This is the crux of suffering: attachment to outcomes, attachment to people, attachment to things remaining exactly as we desire them to be. Life, however, is a ceaseless flow of impermanence. Everything is in motion, constantly changing, constantly evolving. People enter our lives and people leave. Circumstances shift and plans unravel. To resist this fundamental truth of impermanence is to set ourselves up for inevitable disappointment and anguish. When we cling to a person, especially one who has chosen to depart, we are attempting to hold on to a cloud, to grasp at smoke. It is an exercise in futility that only exhausts our spirit and perpetuates our sorrow. By letting them walk away, You are acknowledging the truth of impermanence. You are accepting that some chapters close, not because you failed, but because that is the natural progression of the story. You are releasing the illusion of control over another's journey and reclaiming control over your own. This acceptance is not resignation, it is liberation. It frees up the immense energy you were expending on holding on to something that is no longer there, allowing you to redirect that energy towards healing, growth, and new possibilities. Their departure, painful as it is, serves as a profound lesson in detachment. It teaches us that while we can love deeply, connect profoundly, and share intimately, we must also understand that every connection is ultimately a gift, not a possession. When the gift is withdrawn, we can mourn its loss, but we must not allow that loss to define our entire being. We must learn to hold experiences and relationships lightly, appreciating them fully in the present, but understanding that their duration is not guaranteed. This understanding, this wisdom, is the true antidote to suffering. It allows us to navigate the inevitable changes of life with grace, resilience, and an open heart, ready for whatever the universe brings next. My cherished companions on this journey of life, when someone inflicts pain upon us and then departs, it often leaves us feeling diminished, questioning our worth, and stripped of our power. We might find ourselves caught in a vortex of self-blame. Was I not enough? Did I do something wrong? Am I unlovable? This is a dangerous trap, for the true power lies not in controlling another's actions, but in controlling our own response and in steadfastly affirming our inherent value. To cling to the person who hurt you, to beg for their return, or to allow their absence to define your happiness is to hand over your power to them. It is to implicitly state that your well-being is dependent on their presence, their validation, or their approval. This is a profound disservice to yourself. Your worth is not determined by how others treat you, nor by whether they choose to stay or leave. Your worth is intrinsic, immutable, and resides within you, independent of any external relationship or circumstance. When you choose to let them walk away, you are making a powerful statement. My peace, my dignity, and my self-respect are paramount. You are reclaiming your sovereignty. You are refusing to be a victim of their choices, and instead choosing to be the architect of your own recovery and future. This act of letting go is an assertion of self-love. It is recognizing that you deserve more than a connection that brings you pain, and that you are capable of finding happiness and fulfillment from within. Holding on to resentment, anger, or the desire for revenge also keeps you tethered to the person who hurt you. It means they continue to occupy valuable space in your mind and heart, long after they have physically departed. This emotional entanglement prevents you from moving forward, from healing, and from attracting new, healthier connections into your life. It's like trying to drive a car with the emergency brake on. You expend immense energy, but you make no progress. Releasing these negative emotions is not for their benefit, it is for yours. It is how you truly break free from their influence and reclaim your emotional landscape. Every time you choose to prioritize your healing over chasing after someone who has shown they are not meant for your journey, you are reinforcing your self-worth. Every step you take towards rebuilding your life, independently and authentically, is an act of reclaiming your power. Remember, the greatest revenge is to live well, to thrive, and to demonstrate through your own resilience that you are not broken by their departure, but refined. You are stronger, wiser, and more deeply connected to your own inner source of strength. So let them walk away, for in their departure lies the profound opportunity to walk back towards yourself, to embrace your inherent worth, and to stand firmly in your own power. My friends, the concept of forgiveness is often misunderstood, especially when we have been deeply wounded. When someone hurts us and then walks away, the very idea of forgiveness can feel like an injustice, a betrayal of our own pain. Yet, I tell you, forgiveness is not about condoning their actions, nor is it about forgetting the hurt. True forgiveness is a profound act of self-liberation, a release of the chains that bind you to the past and to the person who caused you pain. To forgive is not to say what you did was okay. It is to say, I refuse to let what you did continue to poison my present and future. It is to acknowledge the pain, to feel it, but then to consciously choose to release the burden of resentment, anger, and bitterness. These emotions, while natural in the immediate aftermath of hurt, are ultimately self-destructive. They are heavy weights that prevent you from soaring, from finding joy, and from living fully. When you hold on to unforgiveness, you are essentially allowing the person who hurt you to continue to control your emotional state even in their absence. Forgiveness is primarily for your benefit. It is a gift you give to yourself. It allows you to sever the energetic cord that ties you to the past trauma. It frees up your mental and emotional resources, enabling you to focus on healing, growth, and building a more positive future. This process may not be immediate. It is often a journey, a gradual unfolding. It might involve acknowledging your anger, processing your grief, and then step by step, consciously choosing to release the need for retribution or for them to somehow pay for their actions. Furthermore, in this journey of forgiveness, we must also address the often overlooked aspect, forgiving ourselves. In the aftermath of hurt, we frequently engage in self-blame. We might blame ourselves for not seeing the signs, for trusting too much, for being vulnerable, or for not being enough. This self-reproach can be even more damaging than the initial hurt inflicted by another. To truly move forward, you must extend the same compassion and understanding to yourself that you would offer a dear friend. Forgive yourself for any perceived mistakes, for any naivete, for any way you might believe you contributed to the situation. You did the best you could with the understanding you had at the time. This path to forgiveness is a testament to your inner strength. It demonstrates your capacity for compassion, not just for others, but for yourself. It is a declaration that you are worthy of peace, worthy of joy, and worthy of a future unmarred by past grievances. So when they hurt you and walk away, let them go, and in that act of release, find the profound freedom that comes with true forgiveness, a forgiveness that ultimately liberates your own soul. My resilient friends, the departure of someone who has caused pain, while undoubtedly a source of profound sorrow, is also paradoxically a powerful catalyst for growth. When a door closes, even one slammed shut in our face, it forces us to look for new windows, new pathways, and new horizons. To let them walk away is not merely an act of acceptance, it is an active embrace of the transformative potential inherent in every ending. Life, in its wisdom, often presents us with challenges not to break us, but to reveal our hidden strengths. The pain of being hurt and abandoned can feel like a profound loss, a void. Yet, it is precisely within this void that the seeds of new beginnings can be planted. This period, though difficult, offers an unparalleled opportunity for introspection, self-discovery, and profound personal evolution. Consider this: when a significant relationship ends, especially one that brought pain, it often leaves a space in your life that was previously occupied by that person, by the dynamics of that relationship, and by the energy you invested in it. This newfound space, initially daunting, is a blank canvas. It is an invitation to redefine yourself, to explore interests you might have neglected, to cultivate new friendships, and to embark on adventures you might never have considered. It is a chance to align your life more closely with your authentic self, free from the constraints or influences of the past connection. Adversity has a unique way of forging resilience. Just as a blacksmith hammers and heats metal to shape it into something stronger, so too does life's trials temper our spirit. You will emerge from this experience not weaker, but more robust, more discerning, and with a deeper understanding of your own capabilities. You will learn valuable lessons about boundaries, about self-respect, and about the qualities you truly seek in connections. These lessons, though hard-won, are invaluable treasures that will guide you in all future interactions. Embracing new beginnings means actively looking forward. It means setting new intentions for your life, both personally and professionally. What dreams have you deferred? What passions have you put aside? Now is the time to rekindle them. This period of transition is an opportunity to cultivate a deeper relationship with yourself, to nurture your well-being, and to build a life that truly reflects your values and aspirations. The act of letting them walk away is an act of profound faith. Faith in your own resilience, faith in your ability to heal, and faith that the universe holds new and brighter possibilities for you. It is a declaration that you are not defined by what happened to you, but by how you choose to respond. You are not a victim of circumstance, but a powerful creator of your own destiny. So, when they hurt you and walk away, let them go, not with bitterness, but with the quiet understanding that their departure is clearing the path for something better, something more aligned, something more fulfilling. Embrace this moment of transition as a sacred opportunity for growth. Look ahead with courage, step forward with intention, and know that the most beautiful chapters of your life are often written after the most difficult ones have closed. This is your chance to build something extraordinary.